happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you.
Now, when you're going to dial a number, wait for the dial tone. You're all familiar with it. It's the hum you hear in the receiver, like this.
Now, here he is, the one, the only...
Oh, music stopped. Oh, sorry. Hey, how you doing? Good? Everything's cool? Happy late Cinco de Mayo. That was yesterday. Mexican Independence Day. Not really. I don't know. Just another reason to party. Everybody does it. It's a fantastic time. You doing okay? I am. I got a little bit of in there. I don't know what it is. I think I swallowed something wrong. Anyway, always a pleasure to see you guys. So tonight, I've actually been looking forward to this for like 4 years. Can you believe that? 4 years? I've been looking forward to this. I met this amazing woman 4 years ago. And no, not my wife. I met this amazing woman 4 years ago. And was on my trip we did the Reaper's Challenge in Edmonton, Alberta. That part of Canada. I'm going to teach you about that part of Canada. And we had an amazing time. What we did was like a kumbaya, basically. There was a bit of a tension between like all the different paintball parks and everything. And the biggest one was Young Guns Paintball. And so we said, if we can bring out Reaper and do like a big Titman challenge, why don't we get all of the surrounding parks together and they can put up tents? And then we can like just highlight everybody at that time. And we did. We broke the ice and everything was cool. And we had an amazing time. And one of the tents that was there, one of the people that I met was this amazing person. And wow, she's like an onion. How's that? Now, not an onion that's bad tasting. I'm talking about an onion with multi-layers. You know how they always say that there's just multi-layers. She's just like, she was fascinating. It was just like amazing. And so you're going to learn more about this fascinating person. She's just amazing. You're going to be surprised. I was when I started digging deeper and going, wow, what? Yeah. So she's just a cool cat. She has a really big fan base in her neck of the woods. Everybody loves her. She's just amazing. You guys are going to love her too. You're going to fall in love with her, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let me pop over here and hello, Kenny. Hey, Tommy Bailey. Madola. Okay, let me just pop you up here. Hold on a second. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good day, eh? Oh,
good day.
Is that so? That's so stupid, right? That's like, I mean, like out and about and good day and good on you. And I mean, do you guys actually really, no?
We do, especially in Alberta. We got our own slang out in here, Alberta. They tell me I have an accent.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Ryan Harris from one of my brothers from North Carolina says, we want to see anyone except you. Okay, not you, me. He wants to see you. He just doesn't want to see me. He logged into my show to tell me he doesn't want to see me. Thank you. All right. He's a cool cat. I love him. All right. But anyway, listen. So you guys, if you don't, Canada is huge. Canada is the second largest country in the world with the smallest population. Everybody's like pressing their, like they're pressing their faces against the glass of America. They're like, we're all sitting on the border going, what's going on in there? No, they're all, I mean, there are some like Inuits and some other people, but pretty much it's like that. And then the rest of Canada is like where Santa Claus lives or something, right? He's just like, it's just huge. It's amazing, right?
It is.
Okay, well, listen,
I get to
speaking
travel
of slang,
most of it.
yeah, and we're gonna, dude, you guys are gonna learn about this amazing woman. Okay, so listen, speaking of slang, so you guys, Canada is, there's like Mitzie's from the western part of Canada. The westernmost western would be Queen Victoria Island, and then there's British Columbia, and then there's Alberta, and then it goes blah blah blah. Most of the time that I go there, I usually go to Ottawa or I go to Montreal, and then there's like that's the whole French-speaking part and everything. It's just, this is just an amazing, diverse country. But when I'm in Montreal or in Quebec with the Quebecois, they have their own slang, they have their own cussing and that kind of thing. So you guys have the same thing there? You guys have your own slang that someone would say, she's from Alberta?
Yeah, if you catch me on the odd day, I may throw out some oil field slang. If you know me real well, yeah, I definitely have some slang from Alberta. Yeah.
Nice, the oil fields, right? Okay, speaking of oil fields, let's do this. Let me back up a bit here. Let me do this, go like that. Okay, cool. All right, so I've always been fascinated by your name. And the reason I'm saying that is because in Los Angeles, Mitzie is a Jewish name, right? They usually reserved for older women. And like even like Mitzie Gold, Mitzie Gold was she was the owner of the comedy club that I used to do stand up at. And so is Mitzie, is it short for something?
No, it's total coincidence that my last name ended up like my first name. I was adopted into my last name. So it's Mitzie Mitz. It's easy to remember. Definitely been a trade name of mine that people remember.
Dude, yeah. No, it is. Okay, cool. So, so where were you born?
I was born in Camrose, Alberta. It's south. It's actually down by Silver Creek Paintball. Southern Alberta.
So it's still in Alberta, right? Okay, cool. Yep. So when I got on the plane and to head there, there was a lot of people with cowboy hats, right? And there was a lot of people that is that what we're talking about? Your area? You kind of grew up in a cowboy tough kind of situation over there?
I did. I grew up on a farm, so I definitely grew up, riding horses and chasing cows and working in the fields. So yeah, definitely. Dude.
When I was a kid, my parents bought a little farm, and I learned you know what that is? Like I'm milking the goats. You know, when you milk the goats, you got like this, and you see them in the movies and they do this. No, they don't. It's like that. There's actually a technique, right? Did you have to milk any goats or cows?
You know, they asked me to, but I definitely passed on it. I made like my brother or my dad do it. It wasn't my thing. Sorry.
Dude, that's crazy.
No.
Okay. So the reason I'm bringing this up is, let me put it to you this way, you guys. This is my paintball show, and I interview people in paintball, obviously. But I always want to get to know their backgrounds, their origin stories. That's why I just asked about Mitzie. And yes, we know that I'm going to tell you about her paintball field and all that kind of stuff too. But I need to ask a question. Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Shoot.
Okay. What is this?
That's my other job.
Dude, you said oil fields and cowboys, and look at you, man. Come on. You don't look like a greeter at Walmart.
No, I definitely I some days, you got to work in the mud, but that would be our oversized transportation, like the heavy haul, we call it out here. Yeah.
Dude, what do you do?
So I guess like we get there and we'll load. I drive all the equipment. They got North America's largest equipment there. You're talking like big rock trucks, the biggest cats they make, like dozers and excavators. Yeah, exactly. So we load it all up with all our wheels, and then our trailer is like 17 feet wide sometimes, and we can get over length, so we need transportation control. So that's us, the road control. We shut down traffic, make sure that everyone's safe on the road, and we get our delivery wherever it needs to go. So we travel
Oh
lots.
my
I've seen a lot of places in Western Canada. Yeah.
Whoa. When I first saw your pictures, I thought you were like in that ice road trucker thing or something like that.
I know a couple guys that actually were on that show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, for sure. I know a couple that were on there.
Dude, that's crazy talk. Okay, so what, you're the pilot?
I am, yeah. So I used to move rigs and do bed truck stuff, but I'm getting too old for that. So I sit in my pickup now and I blink my lights and I jump out and I stop traffic and I help them load the equipment too, so I can run all the equipment. And yeah, that's me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, hang on a second. You're like 5'3". No, how tall are you? You're like 5 foot. Come on.
Yeah, I'm shrinking, I think, the older I
No,
get, but
come on.
I'm 5'3", yeah.
You're not 5'3", are you? Because I was just looking at a picture when we first met, and I'm like trying to do the math. I'm like, wait a minute, and you're doing all of this? This is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I have a team that works with me, but definitely some heavy lifting, like 1/2-inch chains and throwing 12 by 12 blocks. It's not easy, especially in the mud.
You are amazing. Okay, hang on a second.
Well, thank
is
you.
this your company, or do you work for the I mean, what's going on?
So I guess it started out as Highmark Investments is the company that I owned, and I invest into different ventures. So I've done, I guess rental properties in Edmonton and real estate, and then I got into transportation, and I have a lot of connections in transportation because I've been working there for 25 years, so I know a lot of people, and I definitely am well liked, and I work hard, so they
Oh
keep
my
calling.
God.
I'm not going to say no.
Listen. I think everybody in this world has a calling, and I think that you never picked up the phone when they said, "We want you to be a model." I mean, what the hell is going on here, right? Jesus
I
Christ.
thank you.
Dude, come on, look at you.
It's all in the filter, like, yeah.
No, it's not in a filter. I've seen you close up, and come on, this is crazy town. I mean, you are amazing looking, and I mean, I'm not saying that you have to be like gruff and ugly to be doing that kind of stuff, but dude, you could come to Los Angeles and write your own checks. This is amazing.
Well, I always tell the boys that dynamite comes in small packages, so don't judge the book by the cover. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll work circles around some of those guys. Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. Okay, so how did this happen? I mean, you went from the farm and you just hitchhiked, and then they said, "Hey, you want to help us with these big rigs?" No?
Well, it all started chasing a boy, so that's where it started.
Okay,
And it
I
sent
got
me
it.
up to way up in Red Earth, Alberta, and there's really not a lot up there, but there was a lot of rigs up there at the time, and that's where I got majority of my experience and doing all the heavy lifting. I was up there for 7 years in camp, so that's kind of what started all my business ventures, I guess. Is
Wow.
funded them. Yeah.
Dude, did you catch up with the boy? I mean, are you still with the boy?
No, that boy's long gone. Good riddance.
All right, because I'm getting DMs asking for your phone number and stuff. So should I give it out, or I don't know if I should?
Just give them the paintball address, email
Okay,
address.
they can come. Yeah, if they can do that. That's you guys. If you can lift what does it say? 25-pound chain? What the hell did you call it? What's that?
a half-inch chain, but yeah.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. Half-inch chain. Wait, what? What is that? That's like a necklace.
Yeah, it is sometimes. I gotta chain it around my neck just to climb up
you're
and
killing
hang
me.
it on the.
Dude. All right, look at
That's
this. Look at this. Take a look at this. Hang on a second. Let's do look at that. Mitzie and Daniel built one of the nicest fields in Canada. I was just watching the video, dude. I thought that Young Guns Paintball had it going on with all their forts and all that kind of stuff. And then I was watching the video and I go, am I watching Young Guns Paintball? What the hell's going on? And I'm like, what? The Fort Knox? Look at this stuff, dude. This is we're gonna show you guys some of this stuff, but this is crazy town. You guys, you're killing it. All right.
I had to Google the biggest fort for paintball, and of course build one bigger. So,
dude,
so we're building on it every year.
Dude, I like how you work. All right. Charlene loves you. And Ryan Harris, I feel like we're all listening to a Canadian with a Southern Belle accent. See that?
I told you I got an accent.
Dude, I'm telling you. I know, but a Southern Belle. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Hang on a second.
That's a good thing.
What's up with Dale? Listen to this. Look at this is Dale from Canada. No, this isn't Dale. No, Dale's not in Canada. I've heard about the name Mitzie. Wow, good to finally feel right, dude. They've heard your name and hear it in the state. You're killing it. You're killing it, right? Wow.
Oh, thanks. The silent killer. Yeah.
What's the Joker in Gator Mail? All right, Gator Mail, and let me see what else we got here. What is this? Half-inch chain is more than 50 pound for every 5. What the? Come on! You're making stuff up. Come on.
No.
50 what?
You come visit. We'll have a chain lifting contest.
We're gonna have a chain. I'll watch you. I'll sit down and watch you with chains. You can do it. I'm not jumping.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's a common thing when I'm working.
All the guys watch you. Exactly.
Yeah, I do get it.
Young Guns Paintball doesn't compare. Are they? Listen, I know they got into the Young Guns got into the.
It's a good business in Canada.
Yeah. They got into the pot business. Do they still use their field?
I'm not too sure. I know they're busy with that stuff there. They definitely were a big staple in our community. Like I learned a lot from those guys, and nothing but respect for that field, like what they have done in the last few decades here.
Right.
So it's something that I have to kind of look forward to when I first started, is looking at those guys saying, okay, like these are the guys to beat, right? So
wow, looks like you beat them.
Well, not necessarily. I like to say we're neighbors still.
Oh, so. all right. Well, I mean, all right, whatever. Anyway, listen. What's okay on this contest of lifting? Now everybody's asking about the contest. On the contest of lifting chains. What do they win if they here? Because looks like Tommy wants to have a contest. I'll do the contest. Who's Tommy Bailey? Do you know Tommy Bailey?
I do not know.
All right, Tommy, listen, go to Xcalibre, and do you have some chains laying around? Is that what it is? And you just walk over and pick
a whole
them
shed
up?
of them. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Always got to be prepared.
Dude, that's crazy town. Okay, so all right, let's do this. Okay, so then you decided that you followed this boy off of the farm, and then you decided to go and then like. This is another world for me. I mean, I've seen a little bit of the trucking shows and that kind of stuff. I know that here in the States, I mean, we've got truckers and I know sometimes that there was this rumor a long time ago where I guess it was like the Pakistani guys were getting involved in it, and they'd have like 3 in the cab, and you got money for not stopping or something like that. There was like this kind of like, if you're moving items across the states or something like that, the longer you're down, the more money you're losing. So these guys had 3 in the cab, and they used to like just switch off like the Three Stooges and stuff. That's what I was told.
It does still happen. Yeah. Like, I mean, running team 2, they can only run so many hours in a day driving down the road. So
right.
You got more drivers, you don't have to stop.
Dude, that is crazy. Okay. All right. So now when we're talking about the oil fields and stuff like that, what was the thing where, I don't know, I'm not into politics, but there was something like they were trying to run oil from, I think it was from Canada into someplace else. And then there was shale or something. And then somebody didn't want to, I mean, are you guys like, is that your thing? You guys have like these big oil fields like in Texas or something?
Yeah, well, it's, I guess, the oil sands. So Fort McMurray is just north of me, and that's where I do a lot of my trucking, or all the big equipment is, the big mines like Suncor and Syncrude. So that's where a lot of people in Alberta end up working. Yeah, Fort McMurray has some of the biggest oil sands, well, there is, and they're big projects, so I don't see them going anywhere. But the pipelines definitely have had some issues with the government over the last few years. That is slowing down things for the oil field.
Always the government.
Sad.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let me bring this up here. All right. Let me just wait. I just lost it. Hang on a second. There we go. All right. So here's you guys. Listen, if I was going to drive to Mitzie's house or her park, it's going to take me 26 hours. Oh, there's a little bit of an accident there, so it might take me a little bit longer. Okay, but anyway, if you guys can check this out here, right? You can kind of see how where I am and where Canada is, and if you just like over there, right? You can see you're in Thorhild. Thor. Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. It looks like you want to buy a vowel. Do you want to buy?
That's the county. Yeah, that's the county of Thorhild.
Okay, cool. So there we go, you guys. That's where she is. She's in Alberta, Canada. There's Saskatchewan and Manitoba, and then that's it. So she's over here. She's in the western part, and this is what we're talking. And look at this. Look at this. They even have a line here for another part of Canada, right? It's just like its own part of Canada. It's so far up that, and I think there's Santa Claus. Santa Claus lives up here someplace. I forgot. I don't know.
A little
Anyway,
bit farther. I've
little
actually
farther.
trekked up there. It's
Dude,
pretty remote.
you're lying.
It's cool.
You're lying to me. How far have you been past this? All these dotted lines.
I've been across the ice roads, like those ice road truckers. I've been across there, across the Mackenzie
No.
River and up through Simpson and Wrigley. So you're getting real
Up this
far
way?
north. Yeah.
Wait, up
so
here-
now,
up in-
well,
What
a
is
little
this?
left, a little left,
Little left.
little left. Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
all this
so-
gets frozen. All this gets frozen over, and then you got to like drive on it.
No. Well, you get into the Mackenzie River there. That's as far as I've gone. But some of those guys, they'll go up into the Yukon and stuff. I haven't got to venture that far, but it's a whole different
Dude.
world up there. You better have gasoline or diesel and supplies because you won't make it home.
Dude, that's crazy. Where do and that's where the Mounties hang out, right? On their horses. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
where
just-
they go.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just being a stupid American. We watched Dudley Do Right and Nell and all those people. Never mind. Anyway, all right, cool.
I know.
So how did you get from the farm? Let me see. You went from the farm to the smallest piece of dynamite on the street, and then you went to the most explosive person to paintball. Where did paintball all of a sudden pop up?
So it started out as an investment. A piece of property came up, and I grew up in that area. And when I was younger, there wasn't a lot to do, and kids get into trouble, and definitely need something for the younger people in that area. And so I remembered playing paintball on one of my buddies' backyards or whatever, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I'm like, well, let's try that. Let's put paintball there and see how well it does. Maybe if we get 50 people in the month, it'll be worth it. And then next thing you know, it just blew out of the water. I really didn't know what I got myself into until we got into it, and you start learning about it, building teams and all that, and it just escalated. Like, we're hitting 300 people on a weekend, no problem. So it turned out a lot more than I ever anticipated. And the investment, I usually sell my investments. Well, I fell in love with this paintball park, so it's not going
Wow.
anywhere. Yeah.
Dude. Okay, so hang on a second. You just bought a piece of land, and
Yeah.
Okay, so you own the piece of land, and then you just started putting tires and shit, or I mean, how did you? How did it work?
We're kind of just like, well, this might be cool. Let's get a backhoe in here. Let's make a bunch of trenches. And then you start looking and you're like,
Wow.
well, let's start building this. And that's that well-filled money, right? So I was working lots, and I came home, and every summer I wanted to make it better. And next thing you know, here we are. 16 years later,
Dude,
if only I had known,
dude. Okay, what year did you 2006?
Yeah, that's when it officially opened. I bought it 2005, and then 7 courses got built there in that first spring, and kind of built
Wow.
on from there. Yeah.
Okay, hang on a second. What do we got? We've got we were talking about the 3 people in the cab. That's why they have government regulated trucks now, right? What government regulated truck? You guys have that too?
So I think what she's be talking about is the e-logs. So they're electronic logs. So you can't lie on them. You can't cheat on them, and it's more foolproof. You can't, I guess, lie about what your driving hours are and things like that. If that's what she's talking about, is the e-log. Yeah.
Got it.
And there's definitely bigger restrictions to get a license now after the last couple of years. Yeah.
All right. It was the Keystone Pipeline. That's what she was talking, or that's what I was trying to talk about. Most trucks have shutdown for reset after so many hours.
Yes.
You know about that?
Yeah, that's the same for us. You can only drive so many hours legally. So you have to shut down after your legal hours, 13. Yeah.
Wow. Let me see here. It's worth the trip. Come on up there. Don't forget to stop in Red Deer, Alberta's official bathroom break. Really? Is that what that is?
That's where she's from. Charlene and Lane, thanks.
Oh, listen. Speaking of hanging out with Santa Claus, this is Gene, and so basically, he works in, I believe, the pipeline oil, something in way up north. I mean, like he is actually sitting next to Santa Claus up there. He came with me to Germany to one of my events, and he's a Quebecois. And so it was weird because they speak their French, they're French, and so he had to take about a half an hour to get accustomed because people over there were speaking real French. I'm like, and then all of a sudden he was like, bam, and so but yeah, he's a cool cat. Let me see, Drew, No Reaper, the ramp part. What is that? No Reaper, the ramp are in Sherman Park.
That's our police, the RCMP.
Oh, I thought it was ramp. I thought something was wrong with the font. I was like, what the ramp? But like, what the, oh.
No, he's talking about your Mounties.
Oh, the Mounties, right? All right.
Yeah.
And listen, Ryan Harris is getting nervous. He's like, hey, but wait, does she ball? Yeah, we're getting there. We're just going back to talk about the, dude, you're going to see this. She's a badass. Look at this. Look at this. She's a badass. Oh, dude, this is Amber. She's in Michigan. You could probably wave. No, that's no. People in Canada, you could wave to people in Michigan. I don't know if you guys know that, right? There's like pretty much across the river, right? There's like in Detroit. So, yeah. Yeah, in Detroit. I mean, you can't wave to you, but maybe Sarah Palin can. Yeah, she can with people see people in Russia. All right, so let me just do this. She ran PSP, NPPL, and dude, Ryan Harris. Wait till you. Yeah, she's a badass. Wait till you see this. Yeah, look at this. Look at everybody's coming to your defense.
Right, thanks, guys.
All right. Anyway, okay. So anyway, you guys. So you opened this park and you said, okay, let me see if I can find some of these pictures here. Tell me was there an original picture I found? Where was the original? No, let me try this one. Okay. So you guys listen, this is us. This is our first date. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
And that was our first date. So that was in, that's that thing I told you guys. We did this like whole kumbaya, getting all the different paintball parks together. And this was her Xcalibre booth. And she had all her people there and hanging out. Look in the back. Look, you guys. You see the trophy in the back? Yeah? Hey? That's not for lifting chains, guys. That's not a chain lifting trophy. No, I'm going to show you what's up with that. Okay, cool. But anyway, okay, so what is this?
Aw, that's my family. Aw.
Okay. So I see
brings back so many memories.
I see extreme. What is it? Extreme rain? What is that?
Excalibur Rain. That was the team that we started for speedball, and they kind of accelerated through the ranks, and we played a lot of events locally here, and that's where our starting ground was at PEG and MR and all those tournaments, and we then set our sights on at NPPL and PSP at the time, and then NXL came around, so that was the dream, and those are the originals there that started it all. So, yeah.
What is this?
Those are the Xcal series. So we did our own tournaments with our speedball fields, and that would be our Rain 2 team. So that's them winning one of our tournaments at Xcal. Yeah.
Wow. And this one?
That was a great day. That was Young Guns. The one and only time I ever got to play with my team on the field. Such a proud day. Yeah.
Dude, and you guys listen. She is not a den mother. She doesn't hang out in the back and make cookies, you guys. This is right? Yeah.
My killer shot, yeah.
Okay. I'm talking to you guys. She just didn't pose and then say, okay, next shot. No, she actually plays. So Ryan, there's your answer. She's actually a badass player as well. She's an amazing player. Yeah. So I had an amazing time at that event. We did these just cool things, and it felt good because so Mexico, when I go there, they feel like the redheaded stepchild because they're like in the scenario, they do everything, but the gringos don't want to go there, and they feel like they don't get any support. So then when I went to Canada, I said, well, why is all the action over here on the East Coast? And people go, well, we usually don't venture. It's too far to drive to go to BC or that kind of thing. And so then Louis got the idea. He goes, well, let's do this thing, bam, bam, bam. And so we said, let's get them all together. And we did. And everybody was so grateful. And they said, thank you very much for coming out here. Thank you very much for, giving us some love and attention. And I said, "Ooh, there's another Mexico here. It's like another, no." And I'm like, I didn't know. I didn't know like all the, and they said, yeah, there's a really big thriving community out here. It's a big community in Alberta, right? It's Alberta, Saskatchewan, BC. These guys are all, they're really, really big into paintball. And you guys, we were planning before COVID to take another tour. Louis and I were going to go from east to west, and we're going to hit like everything and all that kind of stuff. And obviously COVID happened, but we wanted to, again, go through all the different parks and just highlight everybody and say, hi, how you doing? Kind of thing. And you guys, it is a long trip. I mean, even if you were to go to the Newfoundland, from Newfoundland down to BC, right? I mean, just Newfoundland to Ottawa, that's like 14 hours or something like that. I mean, we're talking about the tip of the east coast of Canada, just to above New York is like 14 hours, I think. I don't know. It was crazy talk, right?
Yeah, and you get to Ontario, and it's a long stretch across to over to the east there. So yeah, you can skip across the west side pretty quick.
Oh my God! So but in these pockets, there's paintball, and that's the cool thing is that there's people like Mitzie. And here's the other interesting thing. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I run across a lot of female park owners, which is kind of interesting. There's you. We've got Marie, who's in Commando. We've got, why am I dropping her name right now? She owns Wasaka. Linda. Is it Linda? I think she owns Wasaga Paintball Park. I've got a bunch of, in Texas, there's people. What is it? Well, I mean, women like horses and they like to own paintball parks. What the hell? I mean, do you like this control? What is this thing?
It's a passion, I'm telling you. And what really got me, because, you get to a point that you're not sure if this is what you want to do and this and that, a long time ago. And what made me stick it out was the community, like the people. I watched the kids come through, and I watched them grow up, and I see them get older and get married and this and that, and the next generation comes through, and there's a lot of people that had, they didn't really have maybe those friends in high school or whatever, and they found a home at my home. So it was that really got to me, and then the sport behind it. Once we got into playing NXL, and that, like, the drive to
Right.
want to compete was unreal, and like I just fell right in love with paintball and airsoft too, like just the community.
Airsoft,
Yeah.
that's for little girls. What are you talking about?
No, I should have brought that up.
I don't mind. I don't mind. We call them our clean cousins, right? Because they don't like to get
Mhm.
dirty. So they're like, exactly.
Yes,
Same thing. I'm all cool with everybody. All right. So listen, look at Ryan Harris finally gives you. Did you see that? Ryan Harris finally gives you some
Aw.
respect. Nice,
Thank
Ryan.
you.
All right, Ryan. And does she run with a team, or is she a contract killer?
Well,
So-
I'm always for hire, right? So
Nice.
but
Well, for paintball. Yes, exactly.
yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely, my team is actually taking a break right now with our speedball fields down, and we're looking to help sponsor some more local teams here on the woods ball side of things. So I like to help out some local teams, especially right now, just give them the upper hand to maybe be able to practice more, play more, and hopes of bringing speedball back. That's a different side of paintball that I really want to get back at the field.
Nice. I like it. She makes a mean taco in the back.
Yeah, have you
listen.
had those? They're
Listen.
delicious.
Listen, okay, this must be something, because I had it when I was in Michigan, and Michigan's right next to Canada. So there's got to be something like, I don't know what, because we don't have that in California, but they in Michigan, they call it a walk-in taco. Like you're
Oh.
walking and a taco.
Yeah.
So it's so when I was in Michigan last year, they said, hey, do you want a walk-in taco? And I like, Christopher Walken? What is it? I don't even know what you're talking about, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
no, you take a bag of Doritos and you put, crunch it up and you put taco stuff inside of it, right?
Yeah,
And then
that's it.
is that what you guys, or do you guys use poutine? Do you use poutine?
No,
No?
the same thing. It's just a bag of Doritos with everything in it. And I tell you, like, There are so many of those that people just come from all over the countryside trying to get them when we have them. So
Dude,
they're well
that
known.
is amazing. No, that is I fell in love with it. I said, this is so simple. I mean, it's just so crazy how, like, when you start getting to, when you depend, you don't have this up there, but when you have In-N-Out Burger, right? And you depend on In-N-Out, like and you're like, what? And then people go, yeah, we did this, we did that. And I'm like, this is just, it blew my mind. I was like, this exists. This is amazing. So yeah, that was
Quick and simple.
I was happy. Well, next time I go up there, you have to give me a taco in a bag.
Oh yeah, we'll make you a super size one. Yeah, like the big taco in the bag.
Oh, the big bag, right? Oh, you know what you can use?
Like the full size, family size.
You could use ketchup chips. How about that? Because we don't have that down here, right? Exactly.
Oh, you don't? Oh, whatever you want, I'll make.
All right. Thank you. All right, cool. Good. Let me see. Paintball. What do we got? Best paintball lunch ever, right? All right, cool. Damn, I'm jealous. And what else do we have here? Dawn. Why did I say Linda? It's Dawn. Dawn from Wasaga. Yes, thank you, dude. Thank you, Drew. Thank you very much. Why did I say Linda? I don't know. Anyway, what do we have? Dale. If you end up taking a tour, Washington Reaper, let me know. Yeah, I'll stop by. And it is Wasaga Beach, yes. And our, let me see, Clean Cousins, that's them. Fritos, nacho cheese, Cool Ranch is the best. Hello, everybody from Buffalo. What's up, Buffalo Paintball? Hey, Andrew, how you doing, man? And Reaper and an what? Ag to what? What's an ag? What's that?
It's an Alberta beer, AGD. It's got a pop top cap that you can take off and drink it like a glass, kind of. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of a thing in our area that everybody's drinking AGD.
Dude, you don't. I thought Nelson's was the drink. Never mind.
No, I have to say it's more of a budget drink, so maybe that's why.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. All right. I like it. Okay, cool. All right. So let me see what we got here. We did all those pictures, all those. Okay, cool. All right. So let's try this. Let me see if I can come over to this one here. And let me just grab this guy. Let's see if this will come up. It was kind of choppy last time I did it, but let's see if this will happen. All right, cool. Let me just bring up this. And let me move this over there. All right, cool. Ready? So let's see if we can do this. Hold on one second, you guys. Let me just do share. And let's do share. And which one do I want? I want this one. And I want watch. All right, let's see if this works, guys. All right. Whoops. Where's my thing? Here and there. And can you guys see that? Let me just see if I can do this. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me if that's coming in. Can you guys, I have to make it, okay, there we go. Hey, dude, who did that for you?
Keller Visuals, and I have to say they came on board last year, and they're amazing. Those are my boys. Those they were some of my first referees at the paintball park so long ago, and now they have an advertising company, and who better to know paintball than them?
Dude, all right, let's give them a shout out. Where do we find them?
Keller Visual. So you can find them online or Facebook, but amazing work. And the back end stuff that they're doing on my advertising makes my life so much easier. I can just focus on my business and they just take care of it for me. And it's been awesome.
Wow. Okay. What I'm going to try to do is, this one was acting. Let me see if I can bring him. Okay. I think they've all come in. All right, cool. So let me just do this. Let me share this one over here. Hold on a second. Let me just do this and that and that. And let me see what I got. Let me see what I got here. Let me go to this one here. All right, cool. And that. And let me just pop this thing up, you guys. Okay. So this is, if you guys want to go, if you guys see Xcalibre Paintball.com, you can go that. It's not CA. I thought you guys were the CA guys. in Canada?
No, we're .com. Yeah, .com.
.com. All right, cool. All right, you guys. So tell me how cool this park is. Hang on a second. Let me do this. Okay, so what's the picnic area, the safe zone? What do we got?
So that's the park entrance there. So you'd come down there and you can't see the bunker quite yet because it's buried underground there on the left. So you can kind of see it there in the background. Those are the 3 openings to the bunker. So once you walk in those doors, it's actually 2,000 square feet under there that has all our rental equipment. Like there's over 250 rental packages in there, and all our inventory, and a little pro shop that we have in there, and obviously our staff. That's where we help everybody.
Dude, how big is this place?
Well, I do have a full quarter of land, but developed into paintball would be about 60 acres now.
Okay, and I saw something that says storage. Do you store bodies and stuff? Like, what is that?
No, that's my part-time gig, but I do have a storage facility in my yard there that's kind of automated. They have 24-hour access with codes, and basically I just do paperwork for.
Dude, why aren't you retired, man? Come on, look at you. Jesus Christ.
I can't sit still very long, David. I'm sorry. I have too much of a busybody. I don't think I could retire. I can't do it.
Dude, you're killing it, man. You could retire on your looks. How's that?
Thanks. I better hurry then.
That's nice. I hope my wife's not watching. All right. Anyway, okay. So what are we looking at? The bunker? What is this thing?
Sea cans says there's 7 sea cans in total that's got put together, some 20 footers, some 40 footers. And then we just put reinforcing walls and ran all the services in there, and, cut the whole doorways and windows and whatnot, but keeps the paint cool. Like in the summer when it's 30 above outside, you go walk in the bunker, it's like air conditioning. So then the paint stays fresh all the time. Wow,
dude, that is amazing. I see a lot of GI paint there.
I love GI. That's my good buddy there, Louis.
Really?
I definitely. We go way back to the CXBL. So we've shot a lot of paint, and when the customers are happy, that's what it's about. So everybody is always happy with the quality of GI paint. So that's what we sell. It's environmentally friendly, less cleanup, doesn't hurt the animals, all that, So always stick with GI. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we got? Safety. What is this? What are we looking at?
These are just extra fill stations. So, you got your washroom and whatnot, but we've put, actually there would be a total of 4 fill stations throughout the park. So you don't have to walk so much.
What?
Like you don't
have
to
you serious?
Go back. Yeah. And then Dan, the man there at the bunker, he works late every night of the week, and he makes sure that all those fill stations are charged up all the time. And yeah, he runs around in circles at that place.
Dude, that's amazing. That is, you know what? More parks have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to like walk 5 hours to get air and.
Well, and then they walk back to the picnic area and they're tired by the time they get there, and they don't want to play no more. So you're there to play. Let's play.
I like it, dude. I like it. All right. So target zone.
Just put that in 2 years ago now, I guess it would have been. So I changed it. It was a target zone, but we actually set it up so you can do a little bit more range shooting, and it was actually meant for kids. So we get a lot of people who come out and they want to bring like a 6-year-old or even like 4 years old or whatnot, and we say, okay, you can shoot targets, but you're not necessarily going to go play against other players. And we've had a huge response to this target zone. Just Ma and Pa come out with the kid or whatever, and they just blast off some rounds and put them in the camo coveralls and take some pictures, and they're hooked. They love it. And then, next few years, they're going to be coming back again. So,
wow.
They come out for target practice quite a bit, the younger kids. Yeah.
Dude, you know how to have them drink the Kool-Aid. They drink the Kool-Aid and that's it. And they're in 100%. Do you do 50 caliber, Nerf, 43 caliber? What do you do? First strikes?
50 cal. And then I'm actually just looking at opening up a low impact rental line for sure. Cause, there is a group of people that they like to play, but when they're that young, I definitely am a big believer in the low impact for younger players. So
good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then have you seen Greg Hastings' tournament series or his setup? Dude, this would work perfect there.
Oh, well, there you go.
Dude, I'll talk to Greg. I'll tell Greg that he'll hit you up. Okay, cool. All right. Trenches.
Yes. So we're actually just rebuilding some towers there and changing some things in trenches, but it is what it says. So there's a lot of trenches in there and some bridges. Those towers are 20 feet tall, so you get the ramps there. You definitely don't want to get stuck in the towers, but they are a good feature in the course that people really like. So
Wow.
we're changing a few things up there, but definitely one of the favorites.
Dude, that's awesome. And this is when you from your other job you collect tires? Is that what this is?
Some actually, I get a few buddies that will be driving by and they say, "Hey, you want some old tires?" And they'll just drop them off in my yard. So we actually just tore this course apart this week. I can't say I did, but all the boys there, they ripped it completely apart, stump grinding and everything, and it'll be a whole new course here this weekend. So um,
Wow.
yeah, it's changed the layout a lot and then actually made it bigger. So I think it's gonna be a lot better.
Dude, that's cool. Deadwood?
Deadwood is it's more of a hunting course. So if you like the woods, you like hunting and that, it's strictly just wood bunkers, a lot of grass and like tree foliage and stuff. So it's definitely good for if you're like a sniper, you got, like ghillie suits and things like that. That's a good course. Yeah.
Wow. Charlestown?
And that one, so when it was originally built, Charlie was the guy that helped build the first 7 courses. And so we asked him, how to build this town. And that's why I called it Charlestown, was Charlie, Charlie Croswell. And it's got 40 buildings in it. And then 2-story clock tower and a church. And then there's stable and stuff
Wow.
in there. So it's one of the more popular ones because you never know where they're hiding in there. There's a lot
Right.
of places to hide.
Dude, I like this. This is a lot of CQB. I love this stuff. This is beautiful.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Junkyard?
So the 2 city buses there, I actually hauled them out ourselves with the truck, but we buried them it's a big berm in the middle of the field. So in the berm, you got these buses that are buried and you have to go through the buses to get to the other side. We play some games, you can go over the
Wow.
berm, but mostly, yeah, you can see it buried there and you can see in the overhead there's the two buried city buses, and then of course the older cars and appliances and things like that for bunkers around it. I remember the boys chasing Josh Davy through that bus a long time ago. Yeah.
Wow. Dude, that's awesome. The maze? Wow, look at
Um,
this.
That one's getting revamped this year. Actually, it's really good for younger kids because it is smaller and like shorter walls, so the kids really like it. But we decided we're gonna change it up a little bit. There's some really good real estate there to make something awesome. So we got some plans. That's gonna get revamped, but definitely still a good course.
Dude, that's cool. Where do we have Fort Knox? Yeah, look at this thing. This
This
is
is the
amazing.
one. Yeah.
Dude, this is, oh my God. Look at this thing.
And these are
This
old
is
pictures
awesome.
too.
Really?
I gotta get some
Wow.
newer pictures, yeah, because we keep this thing we just build on it constantly. So 30,000 square feet. It's massive, and I don't even think the pictures do it justice. I got lost in there one day myself.
No.
It's
And it
it's
looks
awesome.
really solidly built. It's like really well done. It's
Well, and we do a lot of maintenance. So, like, we'll rip up floorboards every other year and we'll redo them just for safety purposes. And if there's something that we don't like, we definitely revamp it and make sure that it's structurally sound. Because, you got 2 levels of playing field there. And the more we build on, we got to make sure it's safe and make sure the wood is not been there for a long time. And yeah, we definitely put a lot of work into that one.
wow. This is your X ball fields?
It is, and they've been closed for a couple of years, just with everything going on and whatnot. They're a pretty high maintenance field, but I am proud of them. We had some great events there, CXBL, MXL, even our own events for the Excalibur series. And the
Wow,
reason
look at
why,
this.
yeah, we got the big score towers and scoreboards, but definitely have hopes of bringing it back with everything going on this year. I pushed it off a little bit, but they're coming back. I just got to make sure the time is right.
Dude.
They're actually done in honor of 2 of our fallen players. So they were captain of our team and one of our players from CKA there that passed away. They're dedicated to Shane Day and Keith Nash. Those
Wow.
are a big part of the park.
Wow, that's amazing. That is super amazing. Let me see what our listeners are. Hey, Cheryl. What is not in Berta? Is Berta slang for Alberta?
It
Must be,
is,
right?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
cool. Um, hey, Sherlyn, how you doing from Michigan? And then what do we have? Look at this beautiful white Dodge Ram. What? What? Maybe I got to run. Brandon, nice field. Yes, it is. Drew, look at that. And let me see. Um, this is one of your biggest fans. Who's Laney? 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 Oh, there's definitely more. It's amazing. Okay, cool. All right. So let's talk about your upcoming events. How's that?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, cool.
I mean,
Well,
go ahead.
hang on a second. Hang on a second. I got a whole thing here. I got a whole thing planned out. Wait a minute. Let me just run. Let me just grab this thing. All right, cool. Let me do. Let me see. Is it this one here? Is this one? Yeah, for your upcoming events. I think so. Okay, cool. Let me do. Let's see here and done. Okay, cool. All right, Miss. Let me do this. Let me see if I can find your upcoming events on this page, and let me just do this. Hold on 1 second. Let me do share and share screen. And where they go like that. All right, cool. And done. All right. So we're going to go to your page like that and that. I got it. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So let me see what we're looking at here. Okay, so this is your page, you guys. If you go to, actually, I guess you can just Google. It's Xcalibre or at Xcalibre Paintball and Paintball Center. You can go just Google that, and you can see what's going on there. You can see it's at Long Lake Provincial Park and Highway 831 Boyle, Alberta. How about, is that AB, Alberta, Canada? And the rest
Correct.
of it, I don't know. Is that Indian talk? What is
It's
that? What
called a
is that?
postal code.
Oh, is your postal code? All right, cool.
It is.
All right, let's do this. Where are our events here? Here we go. Here comes some events coming up. All right, so tell me about. Let me just make this bigger so I can see it here. Okay, so tell me about this one here. What's this? That's your schedule. Okay, and then we've got what? Where's your
I
event
think you
on
actually
this page?
passed it there at the top. It has a little drop down menu that says more. You should be able to select the
Where am
events.
I? Hang on a second.
Keep
Let me go
going.
here. These guys, this is your events, or this is just the teaser for the events?
That's just the
Um,
teaser for the events.
okay,
You
cool. Hang
should
on
be
a
able to
second.
find the events.
Let me see this. And
Right
like, message,
there, more.
more. And let's go to events. There we
You bet.
go. Hey, there you go. Okay, cool. All right. So let's start with this one. Um,
So,
Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say that we're kicking it off with airsoft for close quarter combat for end of May here, May 29th. So that'll be the first official event. We've got some restrictions in place definitely right now, so we're doing all pre-registration online to just make sure that nobody's coming in at the same time. We can space everybody out in the safe zones. But as far as the matches go, we'll be able to play on the same field. Yeah.
Cool. Let me just do this one here. And okay, what's this one here? Paintball event number 1, Fog of War.
Yeah, so now we're getting into our scenario games for paintball. And this one here, actually, Andrew Tenov has been a huge help over the last few years. He's he's taking historical events and writing some of our scenarios. So this would be one of his that he's put together. And then we do use all our fields, or majority of our fields, so that we use them all together to make bigger fields and obviously make a point system so that we find the winning team at the end of the day. But yeah, a scenario event that we'll be hosting. I guess that will be the first one of the year.
Wow. Okay. Do you recommend pre-registration?
I do, just simply because of these restrictions. I don't know. They say maybe coming into June here that these restrictions will ease, and then it's not so bad. So we will take walk-in registration at the events just like normal. We just can't guarantee it because I will have to cap the events for how many players can be in the park under these restrictions, and then spacing them out into their own households in the safe zones right now. I only have so much space, so many tables, so many refs. So pre-registration is really key just to save that spot.
Nice. Okay, cool. And you guys, again, you can go to the her website if you want to, or you can go to her Facebook to go in and find out if you guys are interested in these events. We got Seymour. I know Seymour. Okay, we've got Airsoft event number 2, Thin Red Line.
Yeah, and so we'll just follow kind of suit with the airsoft events, and we change things up as far as how the event games go, and depending on attendance too, it might change a little bit of, if we play multiple fields or if we're closing it down into a smaller area. But definitely had some good response over the last couple of years with airsoft and learning a lot about it. So I do think that we're on the right track, and we got some good games coming up.
Okay, so this is just between me and you, right? Because no one really watches my show anyway. So this is just between me and you. Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Are they a little bit harder to handle? I always heard their airsoft guys are kind of a little bit more, like, oh wait, it's got to be this. Are they cool? I mean, they're cool, right? They're like.
They have treated me nothing but kindness, and
Nice.
my refs, we get a lot of feedback from the refs when we're all, sitting down at the end of the day, cleaning up and whatever, and they've said nothing but good things about the airsoft community, and
Nice.
I got some loyalty from them as well, and like the clean up after their tables, and I don't know, they
Wow.
just respect the field a lot, so it's really appreciated that they come out and visit and utilize the park, because that's what it's there for, is we want to share it, right?
Nice, dude. I'm glad to hear this. I'm glad to hear this. We have a different situation here because we don't have there's really no dedicated airsoft parks, and so they have to share the parks, and so they did build a little park area for one of them for their airsoft thing, and it's just interesting. It's just like a different mentality sometimes, and again, they spend a lot of money on their kit. They spend a lot of money on their guns, and they don't want to be rubbing up against paint. You know what I'm saying? It's like so. Sometimes
I
they
was
can be.
extremely worried about that, but we've been told that our fields are some of the cleanest, and I haven't had anybody actually
Wow.
complain about it. So I mean, it's out there. They know it's out there. So it is what it is.
That's it. Congratulations. One of the cleanest. I like that. Okay. Alberta Classic 5-man. Now, again, this is kind of like your forte, is you're into the team, into the whole, right? That kind of stuff. Is this
This
what
is
is
new.
it? Who created this?
I'm going to give Dan credit for this. I mean, he does listen to a lot of people online, and he talks to so many people when they come in the park and whatnot. So I look to him for a lot of advice, especially when it comes to events. He's the guy who's going to be in charge at these events. So he brought it to my attention that we should do a mech game, like a real mech game. It's got like ICPL rules, and you have to pre-register a 5-man team, and obviously roster up to 8. But this 5-man mech tournament style paintball, Eclipse and Core Outdoor have stepped in, and this is going to be a big one. So they've helped me out with all these prizes and whatnot. We're giving away 6 M170Rs, Eclipse M170Rs. So big prize packages. We got some girl V-Force masks coming out, t-shirts,
Wow.
hats, giving away paint and stuff for prizes. But the prizes that they've offered up they're big. So I'm hoping at this event, we hear a lot that these players come out, they spend a lot of money, they put their time into it, but the prizes aren't really, they could win first, but they don't go home with anything that they feel like they got their money back. So this is the one that if you win her, you get to take her home, and you won. It's a big prize.
Wow. Dude, that's amazing. Congratulations. That is wow.
I'm excited for this one. This one's going to be the first one we're going to do this annually from here on out, but it's going to be a good time.
Are you going to play in it?
I'll probably be busy working in the bunker like usual, and there will be people that need me to take care of, so I will be there at the bunker, but patiently awaiting to see who the first team takes the championship on this one. This is going to be a big day.
Is your team going to be entered?
I have some local guys that have put together teams that I know are going into it, but I do want to see the competition. I mean, it's anyone's game. It'll be interesting to see who takes this one home.
Dude, that's amazing. All right. Let me go here. We've got another airsoft event, and then we've got your scenario. What's the scenario cup?
That one's our annual one. So we've been doing that one. Oh, geez, I think this one's number 10 now. So every year, right before, kids are supposed to go back to school and that stuff, it's kind of the summer end is Scenario Cup. And Silver Creek actually is the one who started working with us when we did Scenario Cup. So Silver Creek down by Camrose, they do their Scenario Cup typically beginning of season, and then we do ours later on. So it's kind of a north and south thing too for Scenario Cups that we've done over the years, and big response. It's one of our biggest events of the year, and if you win, you get your name on the big trophy that you've seen at Young Guns there, actually, that big huge trophy. So the team
Wow.
name and the MVP and stuff goes on it every year, and it's become a big thing. We get a lot of kids out, or they're always practicing, going to win the Scenario Cup, so it's a big thing.
Dude.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. What's behind you? What am I seeing? Is that a green screen
This?
behind you? No, out the window. Out the window.
Oh,
Out the-
it's
look out the
actually
window.
Edmonton. It's
that
an
a green-
Edmonton parking lot.
That's not a green screen?
No, it's
Wait a minute.
just Edmonton
Show
parking
everybody.
lot.
Show everybody what it looks like in Canada at 9:00 at night.
I don't even know how to flip this around, but I can show you this.
Dude, no,
way.
that's fine. Look at you guys. That's Canada at 9:00 at night. Look at that. Dude, it's like Alaska, right? What time does it get dark?
Oh, it's starting to dim down here. It's 9 o'clock here, so yeah,
starting to
next
dim
hour or so
down.
it'll get
Jeez.
dark.
How do people trick or treat at that hour? What's the hell? I'm just like,
We're not allowed to leave the house anyway, so
all
we're
right,
good.
dude, that's amazing. All right, so you guys, listen. We've got a bunch. We got some airsoft events coming up. Another paintball event called Aftermath. But you can see she's booked up until September. Now I know that on the east coast of Canada, there's like a small little window for paintball, right? Because the weather is like, it's like snow and then a little bit of dry and then snow, and it's like. Are you the same thing, or you guys have more of like a bigger window?
No, the East actually I feel gets a bigger window. They have a longer summer than us. Me being
Okay.
so far north in Alberta too, the northern Alberta, I typically have snow longer in the spring, and it'll snow earlier in the fall. So I do feel our season slightly less, but we make the best out of it. We get a good 5-6 months that we just give her.
Wow. Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy. All right. Okay. So I'm seeing up until September. You've got some more events, but you're gonna post them, right?
These are everything's live now. So we're doing the 9 events, 5 of which are airsoft, 4 are for paintball. So that's all them there. You can go on the website, you can pre-register there. You can do it off Facebook too, or wherever you find the links. But the pre-registration just allows you to pay for your ticket. So you actually skip the registration line. It prevents people from coming in the bunker, extra traffic, that kind of stuff. So you do that online. You go to the express checkout, you just go gear up, you're ready to go. It's going to be quicker, easier, faster, paperless. So like no touching stuff and all that. It'll be much better registration by doing it this way.
Dude, I like it. Are you paying Charlene? Is that the whole point? What is I hope the money
No,
is like,
she's just the best. Thanks, Charlene. Oh, you're so good.
oh my God, this is amazing. All right. Let me see. And Drew said it's going to be awesome. Nice. And then what you figure, Drew, Magger, okay. Anyway, all right, cool. Dude, you're killing it. You guys, listen to me. I'm telling you, it's been 4 years in the doing to do this thing. We're just busy, both of us. And finally, she gets a chance to pull over.
Literally.
You literally just pulled over and said, okay, we're going to do this thing. All right. So, okay. So basically, you guys, she grew up on a farm. She was adopted and got the last name Mitzie Mitz, and that name has actually served her. People go, yeah. And obviously, as we did the show, you could see that people all over the United States and everywhere know that name, and now they can see the face, and now they know a little bit more about that person, and they know that she came from a farm and she didn't do any milking, right?
No
milking, right?
I didn't want to.
But you rode horses and you roped and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, definitely big farm kid. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, and then from there, let me see. You were on the farm, and all of a sudden, this guy got your attention, and you go, "Oh, I got to leave the farm." Did you ever see? Right? Did you ever see that A League of Their Own? Did you ever see that movie? A League of Their Own,
yes.
right? Yeah, and so this the John Lovitz guy, he goes around to the different places in Oregon and he grabs these people and like, all right, so this guy grabbed your attention, he took you off into the Great White North, and then and you learned how to be a trucker and a lifting 12-pound, 25-pound. What the fuck? How heavy are those things?
Over 50 pounds for sure. It depends on the length of the chain.
Jeez, come on. That's like the biggest rap star I've ever seen in my life, right?
I was
Just
gonna
like,
say they are like my necklace. I just climb up ladders
Oh,
and
you're
stuff
crazy.
with this chain hanging around me.
You're crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you did that, and then you got the bug. You bought some land, and you created this amazing paintball park. You guys all have to go check out in Alberta. And again, it's called what? Thorn with the what? The Red Hill.
Thorhild County is where we're at, but
Yeah. All right.
Long Lake Provincial Park, can't miss it.
Okay, so if we're getting from the airport, how long would it be?
So from the airport, I'd say a couple hours from that side of the city, but
Wow.
it'd be 2 hours to my place from the airport. Yeah.
I like it. Okay, that sounds fantastic. Amazing. Mitzie, you're amazing.
Thank you.
If you want to learn more about Mitzie, go check out her pages. Go check out her Facebook. We can find you on Instagram's, Facebook, Twitter. Are you on everything or what?
Yeah, we actually Keller Visuals just fired up TikTok account even, so we'll find you there too.
All right, you guys go check it out. All right, it's amazing. Okay, my friend, listen, you've been amazing. Thank you very much for everything. I'm going to hit you up later, and we're going to talk about some other stuff about your park. And we're going to, if they start lifting restrictions, I'll talk with Louie and see maybe we can go out there because it'd be great to hang out at your park and hang out with you.
Oh, I'd love to have you guys. We definitely are due for a visit.
Fantastic. All right. Then you guys go check her out, and I will bid you adieu. And how do you say goodbye? You don't say goodbye. You just like goodbye.
We do.
Goodbye.
Like bye.
Bye. All right. Then bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Okay. No.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. You have to hang up your phone.
Still,
hang up your phone.
I know.
Hang up your phone.
There we go. Okay. Bye.
Push the button. Bye. So I usually do a green room talk with my my guests and hanging out, but tonight I want to introduce you guys to somebody. Do you have a chair? Go get a chair. Right. Can you walk without your cane? Yeah. Oh man, you're amazing. So you guys listen. Thank you very much for watching the show tonight. And I've got one of my sponsors happens to be here in the house. Hey, Mark from Hawaii, how you doing? And I said, you know what we're going to do? Once we finish the show with Mitzie, I'm going to have you come on and we're going to talk about you, one of my sponsors. So you got your chair? Okay, cool. All right. So here's the deal. Here's one of my, besides these guys and these guys, but here's one of my newest sponsors. You see that? The Family Matters. Isn't that cool? Yeah. And I happen to have the owner of the company. So come on over, owner of the company. This will be a first. I've never done this like this, but this will be cool. Come on over.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is nice.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hey. Okay. So Xcalibre, we could pop up your, okay. Anyway. So here's the deal. How do I know you?
This is my girlfriend's father.
There we go. So my daughter, is dating this cool cat. Are you guys both going to San Francisco State?
Yes.
And you're going to be a basketball hero?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you? Okay, cool. All right. So you guys listen. We've been giving him a lot of advice about business because we're older, but he doesn't want to hear it because he's young. No, I'm joking. But no, he goes, he came to us and he says, I've got this amazing, I'm doing these t-shirts. I've got this whole line, this whole brand, this whole amazing thing. And every time he came over, we were like, wow, that's even amazing. I want one of those shirts. So he gave, I bought these shirts, you guys. Usually I don't buy anything from my sponsors. They give them to me, but I actually bought two, a white one and a black one. Right.
Right.
And they're cool shirts. Okay. So look at you guys. The name of the company is The Family Matters. Why?
Because the family matters. I just wanted to remind everybody basically like about like their family, because like through COVID, it made me like it was more so a wake up call, because like that was the first time, because I've traveled across the country a lot, and that was the first time like I've been like, since I've been young, since I've been in the like house with my family for like days and months. So once I finally got out, I kind of, yeah, that was what was going through my head at the time.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the family. There we go. Look at that. Hey, came right up.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, let me just do this. What the hell was that? Did you just see that? Is that you?
No,
dude?
That's not me.
Did you just see that?
Yes.
I'm glad they didn't see that because I didn't share the screen yet. But what kind of Family Matters is that?
That wasn't me.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be a wholesome soup thing. What the hell you? All right, hope that doesn't pop up again. Jesus Christ. All right, hang on a second. Let me just do this, and let me do Chrome, and there we go. Dude, that better not pop up. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, so let me just go over here to our page so I can just, let me just make this a little bit bigger here like that. All right, cool. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at this is your Facebook page.
Yes. Correct.
And what is this? What, Long Live Mac?
Yeah, that's like Mac Miller. He passed away.
Oh, Mac
like last
Miller,
year.
yeah.
Famous rapper.
Okay. And what else do we got here? Oh, so there's all your pictures and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is that you? Are you the model?
No, he's a freshman and he has like 5 offers already, which is ridiculous.
For what?
Basketball.
Are you
He's
serious?
Yeah, he's like the #1 ranked in his class.
Dude, that's amazing. All right,
Yeah.
cool. And here's what we got. Here's all the different kind of shirts, right? So, okay, so there's a million t-shirt companies out there. I can make my own t-shirt. Why is yours different? Why is it so special?
I mean, I don't think it is at all, to be honest. I don't think there's anything different between what I'm doing compared to what anybody else who makes t-shirts is doing. I think it's more so the fact that it's me who's doing it. And like I personally believe like just like outside of t-shirts, just in life in general, people can copy you or do whatever. They can do the same thing you want, but no one delivers the same way as I do. So that's kind of something that I live off of.
I like it. Is this you?
Nah, that's another one of my like growing up. So that was basically my idea behind it. I've like growing up, I always played on like the best basketball team or like a very high level.
Yeah.
So like all of my pictures are guys from basketball or football who are like have a good following themselves already,
Wow. Okay. I like it. Right.
Yeah.
This is cool. And this is it? This is it making them? You do this in your basement?
Yeah. Or no, I have a little studio. And that was the first, like one of the very first days.
Dude, okay, so you're making these by hand. This
Yeah.
is not made in China and that kind of stuff. Wow, that is cool. What are we making here? This is like one of the first ones?
Yeah, I think it was the first one.
Hey, this is my shirt. Is this you making my shirt?
Nah.
No, this wasn't my shirt? All right. Dude, look at this. See that? You guys look at this guy, right? He's a little entrepreneur. He's doing these things. And you're selling them too. You guys, if you want to shop, look, it says view shop. You guys can go view the shop too. And wow, that's amazing.
That's my brother who I did it with. Or I started it and I handle everything. But my idea behind it is to just like disperse out the money like throughout time to like my siblings and whoever needs it.
All right. And shh, don't tell anybody I'm telling you this, okay? This is just between us. What's it say on your chest?
I don't know.
Underneath the shirt.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, the Family Matters?
No.
Oh, sacrifice.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
He has sacrifice tattooed across his chest. Why?
Because that's something that I believe is like the key to like opening so many doors for like so many different people. Because like growing up, like every single door was closed for me. And I somehow, whether I kicked it down or like picked it, or I always got through the door, whatever door was in front of me. And I just want to be the person in my family that makes it easier. So like my kids, my friends' kids, anybody that I know and love, like they don't have to go through the same like trials and tribulations that I did just to like shoot the basketball.
Okay, you guys, listen, you can go to the familymatters.com, the Family Matters at Gmail. they can hit you up directly on. Can they hit this? They do. They just go to this Facebook page if they want, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I go to view shop? What happens?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's just
so
our shop.
there we go. We've never been here before.
I have, but it's just like a catalog.
Okay, so it's just a catalog of all the
Yeah.
stuff you can get.
Yeah, and it just sends you straight to the website.
All right, and we're working on an idea that I came up with. It's gonna be my idea. Okay, I'm telling you here, you guys. I'm telling you here, so he can't run off with it. Anyway, I got this really cool idea that I've been working on for a long time for a T-shirt, and we're gonna try to apply that. Dude, you're only charging $20 for a T-shirt?
What do you, bro? I up the prices.
Dude, how are you up the prices? Look at the $20. You're gonna be out of business.
All right, my idea behind it, I'm not losing any money for making that T-shirt because that's like the signature one, you know?
Yeah.
So like that's the
But
only
you're only
one.
charging $20? That's amazing. Oh, dude. All right. That's cool. Listen, maybe you need to take economics in school or something. I don't know, but dude, come on. All right, that's cool. All right, so you guys listen, that's called The Family Matters. You can go check them out on their Facebook page. And let me just go pop over here. And it's with a Z, right? Dude, I'm afraid that they're going to search. They're going to find that picture. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Dude, we were searching for Family Matters and we hit it. And all of a sudden there was a picture that should have stayed in Vegas. I'll just put it to you that way. Okay. So I don't know. It has nothing to do with him, but I don't know why that pops up.
That's
but anyway,
hilarious. It was an ad.
it was just, I hope it was an ad. All right, cool. Anyway, you guys, that's it. Okay, so you guys, that's Family Matters. Let me just pop over here and go back to here and stop sharing. And so they can find you at the Family Matters with a Z on the end.
Yes.
And yeah, go help a brother out because this is a kind of a cool thing for someone just to like, start something. A lot of people just don't start, especially at your, what are you, like 14? How old are you?
15.
Oh, yeah, 15. Yeah, exactly. You barely can see over the wheel. No, actually, I was joking because where's your cane?
It's in the kitchen.
He actually just got microscopic surgery on his knee because he's going to be a professional basketball player, and he screwed it up. And so we didn't screw up his he didn't screw up his ability to become a player, but he just screwed up his knee right now.
Yeah.
And it'll grow back.
It'll heal, I guess.
It'll heal. All right, you guys. So that's it. Okay. So I really appreciate you coming on the show, and I also really appreciate my friend Mitzie coming on the show. She's a really cool cat. And that's it. So what we're going to do is we're going to say adios. I've got a bunch of cool shows coming up. I got our cooking show coming up. A bunch of different people are going to be doing cooking shows with me. Fred Schultz is one of them. And what else we got? I'm going to be in Chicago for World at War. I'm going to be in Michigan for what is that one? Monster Game. Bring your own paint. I've got a bunch of events coming up, so I'll see you guys out there. But until that time, go check out Mitzie at Xcalibre and go check. What's your name again?
Mikey.
I know I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm just fucking with you. Go check out Mikey and go check out Mikey's business. Like you're dating my daughter. I'm like, who are you? Like, right? Go check. You had a mind fart. Go check out Family Matters with a Z on the end. And yeah, we're happy you tuned us in. So have an amazing night. And I bid you adieu. Adios. Goodbye. Sayonara. Shalom. Auf Wiedersehen. And goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.